Hey, good morning, everyone. This is Sunny Aigbe from A Boy and His Dream. I have here today with me Mr. William. You want to tell them a little bit more about you?
Hi, what's up, you guys? My name is William Petit, and I'm a stand-up comic, a law student, and I'm also an author. My book's coming out this summer.
Okay. As you know, my name is Sunny. Most people know me to be Sunny Biggie Fitness or the motivator. I'm the co-founder of A Boy and His Dream. As you can see here, my vision, my goal is to go around across the globe and motivate people to do something better for themselves. It is possible to do great things, only if you're willing to do them. All right, our topic today, it is gonna be self-motivation and self-development. As you know, if you don't develop yourself, there's a possibility that you might not be able to grow towards the right directions, and that might create a whole lot of friction in your body system, and you might not be happy with that. So today, my boy out here is going to tell us, talk to us about how to actually overcome that or how to improve yourself.
Cool. Well, I was going to start off talking with something I've started doing recently, and it's the Jerry Seinfeld chain method. And Jerry Seinfeld, he said he puts a calendar on his wall, and he picks a habit that he wants to form. And at the time where he developed this was getting on stage and writing a new joke. And he says, when you put an X there for every day that you do it, you start building a chain, and you really don't want to break that chain. And I was like, man, that's really awesome way to approach self-development, because I feel like a lot of self-development is a cluster of habits, right? A lot of being strong, a lot of the things, it's a lot of small things you're doing right and regularly and consistently. So what I've done is every habit I want to keep, such as meditate, writing down my goals, working on my novel, working on my freelance work, getting in the gym, and getting on stage, I draw a little symbol or icon on my calendar, and that way I can see the chain develop. And so if there's any time I want to quit, I look at my calendar, I'm like, oh man, I don't want to break the chain. It's at so-and-so days long. And now my chain for stand-up comedy is I've gone on stage 85 consecutive days, and I've written a joke 85 consecutive days. And so I'm trying to hit 365, and it's really working well.
That's a good thing. Huge achievement. So how do you overcome all the stress that tangles such thing? Because achieving something is very tough. Wanting to do is one thing, but actually doing it is the second thing. So now you're telling us that you have a way of motivating yourself. So are you saying like self-motivation is the best?
Yeah, self-motivation is the best. And so I know that I don't trust my feelings, right? When I don't feel like doing something, I really don't identify with that, because I know that my feelings can change, right? Like, let's say my family wants to take me to Disney World. On the first day, I'm like, oh, I don't want to be there. But later on that day, I could have a really great experience. And the same with going to the gym, right? There's some days you don't feel like going. But once you're in the gym, you're like, man, I'm so glad I came. So I don't trust my feelings, number one. I don't put too much value in those. Number two is I operate under a thing called think do. Anything I think I should do, I do. And Sunny does this really great. And it's just basically like, whenever I think, hey, I should do that, I do it right away. I don't let it sit. And the third thing I do, which has been really helpful, is I put a timer for everything. So when I wake up in the morning, I put my timer on 2 minutes to get out of bed. And usually I rush out of bed. I put my timer on for 8 minutes in the shower, 10 minutes to get out the house. And what it does is it turns life into a big game.
That's a good thing. Well, for me, people think that Sonny's always going nonstop. Sonny is self-motivated and Sonny does what he want to do. The energy is there. Sometimes I get tired. Sometimes I don't want to do it. Sometimes I don't want to keep going. I want to give up. But you know what? You have to find someone that you trust, that believe in you, that can motivate you as well. Even because even the motivators need someone to motivate them. And that individual is my manager. My advisor. She will like, hey, get up now. She literally will tell me, get up now, or I'm gonna come pull my food in your. I said,
Where?
I said, okay, I don't want you to put food in my stuff. I just get up. You need someone that you trust, that you believe, that believes in you, that will keep pushing you when you're down. We all need a pat on the shoulder sometimes. Also, how to develop yourself is that look for something that's going to add value to yourself every day and do it. That's what I do. Don't let your time waste away.
Yeah.
Every day you have to. Even I don't care. Even if it is just reading a passage in a book, in the Bible, whatever you want to do, something that's going to add value to yourself every day. Just do it.
Definitely.
Like me, I take classes and I read books, like great books of this is one of the books that I read called Zinc. It's a 21 insight on maximizing your influences on how to keep you going. It's going to influence your potential. This is reading by Nancy Hunter. She lives in Massachusetts. She's a motivational speaker as well, and I love her. And also, you can pick up the boy on his dream. This book will increase your, perseverance level. A lot of people reading this book right now. It's selling across the globe, all over. I just picked up this Lisa Nichols book recently, and this book is powerful. Abundance Now. It's so powerful. I was just reading it and I said, wow, it's a strong, great woman. She's a great speaker as well. I was at her last speaking engagement here in Chicago. It was powerful. So, as it is, we live in a society whereby people don't get happy. They don't get excited about a little thing. I overheard you saying something about that.
Yeah.
I mean, what do you mean by that?
So, I think a lot of times we have so much exposure to great things happening, right? You turn on the news and there is just like you see these great triumphs, right? And it kind of like makes what the small things you do every day kind of makes them feel small, and people don't really take the time to celebrate that. For example, I got to host an open mic in the city, right? I was really excited about that whenever it's kind of a smaller thing, yesterday I got interviewed for a documentary about stand-up comedy in Chicago. I was really excited about it. And I think if you allow yourself to get excited about the little things, you can keep going. You don't have to devalue something just because all of society doesn't validate it. And this is something we were talking about, and I picked up from you, is about that self-validation.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to talk more about that?
Yeah, yes. Actually, you really don't need anyone to tell you that you can do it, because you can actually tell yourself you can do it. The day you were born, that's the day God gave you the tools that you need to survive. But however, that doesn't stop you from maintaining a very positive attitude so that you can get along with others. Be confident doesn't mean that you're being cocky. Mm-hmm. Be confident is a great tool that God put in everyone. If you're able to tap into it, that's what it takes. Tap into it and use it, because if you're confident about what you do, people will believe in you.
Yep.
Don't misunderstand being cocky with being confident, because confidence is actually a key component to success. Yep. If you're not confident, people will not rely on you. So it's a characteristics of a good leader. Also, just because something is not working out well for you doesn't mean that you have to be also pissed off or so angry with those who are doing well. Ask questions, get to know them. Friend them on Facebook, ask them some questions, have a dinner with them, have a lunch coffee break with them, just chat with them, but not for self-interest though, selfish interest, just to learn. Hey, I saw that you were very successful in that. How did you do it? Or instead of just hanging in isolating yourself from that individual, just cussing him out from, saying that dude just think that he's all that, it's not going to help you to grow, And again, we're talking about self-development, Appreciate what others are doing. Appreciate what you do. Learn to appreciate yourself. If you achieve any goal, even if you don't achieve any goal, just give yourself, a tap in the back. Praise yourself. You said, I think I did good today. Every progress that you made, appreciate it. Do good, do good, do good. Love yourself. Keep going. Try new things. Don't be closed-minded. I try to talk to people about this. This is a very, very key component to success. Be closed-minded. You're closing the door to every opportunity. Trust me. Don't be closed-minded. Diversity is a good thing. If you not know how to do it, just practice. Every day, say hello to some stranger.
Yeah.
Say hello to, if you're white, say hello to any individual black you see, whatever color, whatever, doesn't matter. Just say hello to random people and just smile towards a random person. It brings joy and makes you feel good too by doing that,
Definitely.
So that's what I have about that. And, that's what we have today. You still have something else to
actually, I was going to talk about confidence.
Okay.
A lot of times when we talk about confidence, we speak as if it's like static, like it's something you achieve. And for me, I feel like it comes in waves. Just like those feelings, just like feeling motivated. Like being confident also comes in waves, but I think a lot of people try to intellectually think, like they say, "Oh, I'm not confident enough to do that," and it's like, no. Nobody is just confident. You do things enough and you gain confidence, and even then it sometimes comes and goes in waves, but you just keep doing it consistently, and what you learn is a deep self-trust. Right? It's not so much that you see, it's like that you can make it through. It's not, confidence isn't knowing that you can do it. It's knowing that no matter what happens, you'll be okay. You know, that you're gonna be a okay person. You know, I think a lot of times our brain, and this is to talk about abundance too.
Abundance,
Yeah, is our brain thinks it's smarter than it is sometimes, and it tries to think that we know all the possible routes to success when the world is in tons of opportunities that you don't even know that could potentially happen, right? And it's also about seeing the little things. We were talking about this earlier. It's like being able to see, basically,
see the light before see the end of any opportunity.
Yeah.
You have to be able to see it.
yeah,
You have to be able to believe it to achieve it.
Yeah.
Because if you don't believe in it, if you don't see it, if you don't visualize it, you cannot achieve it. That's the way it is. If you can't dream it, it's not going to come to pass.
No.
You have to be able to dream big, visualize it. You know, like me, what I do is like when I need something, when I have a vision, I create a trophy for it. I visualize a trophy. I say, man, this is how I want it to be. This is how I'm going to achieve it, and I want it like that. So I come up with an objective on how to get there. I plug it into action. I move, boom, 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 bang it all up, and I get there within a short period of time. And if I don't achieve it, if I don't get it, I don't get all beat up about it. I say, like, go back to my drawing board and check out what I need to do differently to be able to achieve it. That's how I've been doing it, and this is just the beginning of great stuff, you know. I thank God for the people in my life, all my great friends and family who's been out there motivating and pushing us to achieving our goal and the boy and his dream. In the next topic, we're going to be discussing about how to actually turn your adversity around into something great. Well, until then, for me, have a great day and love yourself and do something great for yourself.
Peace, guys.